That's great. If there's no further questions, if I can just please hand over to Craig. Thanks, Craig.
Yeah, hi. I think everyone's now doing this workshop with the face one unfortunately being knocked on the head. Can I just ask, who's used the resource profiler already or looked at it? Yeah, okay. Hopefully this short workshop's going to give you a bit more insight into how we've used it ourselves to develop a product that Steve's going to talk about in a moment, but also give you a chance to look at the online version, get a feel for how it works and how it can be used to look at, review and develop your own resources. So I'm going to hand over to Steve right now, who, as you can see, is the Staffs Fire and Rescue County Education Coordinator, and I'll let him explain what we've been doing.
Okay, thanks Craig. Good morning folks, it's good to be with you and just to have this opportunity to tell you bits about how we've been working in Staffordshire Fire and Rescue with Csec and using the profiler. So, my name's Steve Wright, I'm County Education Coordinator for the service, and I've actually been in post since January, so I've just gone through 6 months, and this has then been one of the first and probably one of the main projects that I've been working on, but I've been very happy to do it and very keen to do it, because fireworks safety is obviously something as a service we are very keen to promote, and we did have a package, we do have a package, Operation Good Guide, but it really needed some looking at, and so it was great to be able to use the profile to do that. So basically a bit of history then, where we're coming from with this. The package has been in force since 2006, and it was used then not around the whole county but just in various spots to see how it went. It's then been developed on from that, and each year the Staffordshire Observatory has been able to give us results from the previous year's delivery to show us results, and we do all this in hand in cooperation with Staffordshire Trading Standards and Stoke-on-Trent Trading Standards, and we're able to see the results that come from the test sales when underage young people go in, see if they can buy fireworks, and the delivery that's done with our fire crews through the schools, and the kind of response that we're getting from that. So we then came into contact with Csec, and we were introduced through Jason to the resource profiler, which we used, and then having done that, we then developed the package, and I'll go on as we go. So basically, we had a package then that is in 2 parts: an indoor, as you can see there, and then the outdoor side. And there's that point there that I want to draw your attention to. Well, 2 of them really. The fact that it was mixed messages and it was very dry and very dusty, and hardly any student interaction. So it was really what to call in education a 3-part lesson. It was sit down, shut up and listen, I'm going to tell you something now. And it was all this wagging finger. And that isn't what it's all about. And then the outdoor practical demonstration there with a mannequin, the rocket in the pocket. Just got a mannequin with some charity shop clothes on, stuck a firework in there, set it off, and just basically showed what happens if a firework goes off in your pocket. Thanks. So, the resource profiler came onto our radar, and boy were we glad to get hold of it, because it just gave us a whole new insight as to how we could actually run Good Guide. So, one of the first organisations, and we used it to profile the whole package. And this is what we got. Right. My lovely assistant there can just scroll up on this. This was the first run through, and I hope the colours are going to work fairly well for you, because what I've done is I've used a grey to show where we were. And this is, on the first run, this is what myself and my line manager, Simon Craythorne, did with the package. And you can see here it's in the beta paper version, so we had a piece of paper in front of us and we worked our way down through it. But you can see just those, no, we just haven't got any of those things at all. And, you know, the odd yes coming in there. Can you move down the next page, please? You must do this and you must not do that. When we'd spent that day and we put the package back together, that's where we were on the green line. We're much more into a real world now, and we're getting these youngsters actively involved in their own learning. See here very much the rating there. The grade is really showing up there, isn't it? And this is all about, you know, that action learning. And that's what we've been able to now put into this package that wasn't there before. And that's why it was so dry and dusty. There was no action learning. These young people just weren't involved in this. And so now we've written something where they are from the beginning. That's it, isn't it? That's just those 3 pages we've got. But you can see there the whole CSEC learning experience. And everything is very much moved up to that top end. So you can come out of that next slide, please. So this is what we've done then. We have very much shortened the package. We were looking at a 17-slide death by PowerPoint that included some very dry and dusty statistics. That's come down to about 7 or 8. We've got those kids actively involved now. We're now very much on the CSEC bandwagon for assessing before we go in and evaluating when we come out. And the way we're going to do that is send to the schools a pre-delivery set of questions that the children and young people will answer. Our fire crews or our risk reduction staff will then have an idea of what level they're going in at. They deliver it, and then we run those same questions again to see what kind of impact we've had. And we're also getting them involved in what is really, we're talking here Key Stage 3, so that's 11 and 12-year-olds is where we're going to aim it at Key Stage 3. But Key Stage 2 as well, sort of 9, 10-year-olds. What we're looking at giving them is something that you will probably see in that Key Stage 2. It's called a draw and write exercise. And really we want them to be involved in doing that drawing and writing very briefly about an incident that they've seen or something that they know about around bonfire or fireworks safety. And having that information beforehand, our staff who are delivering will then go in and again, with that pre-assessment questionnaire, see where the kids are and be able to pitch in as well. We're going to trial it in 2 of our 9 area commands. That's how the service is divided around the county. We've got 8 in the county and then 1 in Stoke.